my third class in the past year, and I had never done anything before. But I would just kind of come and look and see. But now it's wonderful.
You know, you could do this just as well as I can.
I've been working with brain injury and stroke now for about 25 years. Warren and I started with the Pottery program years ago. I would take pottery to the hospital or take clay to the hospital and have people maneuver it and stuff. It was just a really dynamic thing to watch, to see these people kind of create these ideas, and then we'd take them home and fire them, and we knew the value of it. But it's way beyond the value of just making pottery. For these individuals, it's feeling comfortable being out in the community, feeling comfortable seeing other people. For a lot of folks, they'll say, I didn't know there were other people out here who are experiencing the same feelings that I have, the same emotions, the same struggles.
Had you done anything with your hands in terms of making things before?
Not really.
So this is your first real experience of walking away with something that you've made with your hands?
Right, I'm a lawyer by trade, so I don't accomplish much with my hands.
So how do you like the experience of accomplishing with your hands?
I like it. It's been very helpful.
Good. And how do you think it's been helpful, Don?
Get the chance to be around other people.
That's good.
Get back in public.
As funding has changed and the dynamics of rehab have changed, there are very, very few programs that incorporate the arts. There's very few programs that incorporate more of a holistic approach. It's very insurance-driven. Sometimes people with really pretty severe stroke or head injury may only be in a rehab unit for 2 weeks. I tell people they come out with a huge case of rehabitis, and that's where you focus on only what isn't working. You know, I have to walk better, I have to talk better, I have to do. Whereas here you can come and be free to do whatever you want to do without that criticism and that extra weight of, I need to change it, I need to make it better, I need to fix it.
And Tom, what do you see when you come here?
Oh, I think I see the benefit of the coordinated effort that it takes to work with pottery, that with Donald and with me, you know, in watching it, that it takes seeing something, measuring things, cutting things, forming pottery, putting something all together, and I think that's a real benefit for somebody who's suffered the type of stroke that Donald has.
Pottery is one of the arts that's very forgiving. If you make a mistake, you can remold the clay, you can reestablish the clay, you don't feel like you've just thrown the canvas away. The whole process, you know, it very much is a time where you have to think about what you want to do. A lot of times people don't know, so how do you figure it out? If you can't do it, what do you do about it? It's a lot about problem solving. It's a lot about organizing your ideas.
It's a man, and you can see his eyes and ears and see his whole face, and he's got the big NC State.
I think that's great. And so tell me about making him.
Well, I made it in one night.
Okay.
The clay part, and I painted the mask at another night and dipped it.
And then Warren fired it for you?
Yeah, and then Warren fired it for me.
That's great.
Some people have been here several times. Some people would love to be here forever. And you know, it would be great if they had that opportunity. Other people will come in for a couple of times, and then, you know, life changes and they move on.
I look at it and I think, wow, you know, and I've done some plates, and I did a 3-piece pot. Okay. And you know, so one of my sisters has one of those, and then I've got my angel, and I've got some other pottery, and I use my coffee mug, and and I drink that.
Oh, that's great.
We're so grateful for this opportunity. You guys have no earthly idea what an impact it gives a person and their family, because the family sees a product coming home, and they also recognize that, you know, I can be away from them. One individual in this class this time, I was told the wife would never leave, and she's perfectly comfortable with leaving him, and then she goes off and does something just with herself, which is huge for a family member. So it has endless benefits for these guys, and we just hope we get the opportunity to keep it going.
Well, do you think you'll come back and do a clay class with us again?
Yeah.
Good, excellent. That's great. And so are you did you make a mug while you were here too?
The pot.
A pot, okay, great.
Yeah.
And you took it home already?
No.
Okay.
They're serving goodies in one
of
of
them over there,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, Dave, this is your bowl?
Yeah.
What a nice bowl. So you did all of the surface texture on this?
Yeah.
It's got all that beautiful surface texture on
Yeah.
it? Oops, there goes the...
Well, I'll take it.
You take that. That sounds great. That's a beautiful bowl, Dave. That's really
Thank
great.
you.
That's really great.
Thank
you
you.
so much.